Scott, a vital victory against Hartlepool. How did the performance feel to you?
Yeah, it wasn't brilliant. I'll give credit to Hartlepool there, I think. We started the game really pretty well, I think. Obviously on the front foot, but then under pressure, got the early goal. And we kind of stepped back a little bit, which was a little bit disappointing. But I think the important thing for me definitely was obviously the 3 points, and I'm sure the gaffer's been on, and he's going to come on, and they want more, and so do we as players. We obviously want to play better, we want to put a better performance in, but at this stage of the season, the 3 points was massive for us tonight.
Is it a case that in recent weeks, both here at the Ebb Stadium and away from home, we've played better and not got the 3 points?
Yeah, like you say, I think the Macclesfield game you look at, and obviously the early sending off kind of killed us a little bit, but we still put ourselves across very, very well in that game. And we had our chances in that game, and we come out losing. We were happy with the performance, but we lost. And I think tonight was the opposite. We weren't overly happy with the performance, but we won. And obviously, like I said, at this stage of the season, that's the important thing.
There's still room for improvement in that, you say?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. We kind of have a game plan like we do for every game, and we put it into practice a little bit early on, and that's how we got the first goal. And then obviously to come away from that is disappointing. Obviously the lads put it in top bins to equalise, but we could have stopped that as a team further up the pitch and as a unit. So that was disappointing. But the way we showed character second half, obviously, and we knew the next goal was going to be crucial. And obviously, luckily for us, Manny got it, and we managed to hang on.
You mentioned the game plan brought the first goal. You were on the end of it. It was a great cross from Shamir Fenelon.
Yeah, it was just for me to stand unmarked in the 18-yard box. That's what Gaffer said. It's about obviously moving around and forward runs, and I'm not sure he played it, but Shambo made a great run, and obviously as a striker you just need to get across and react first into the box, and Shambo put it great on the plate.
It's his wife's birthday today, and he dedicated that one to her.
Yeah, he's right, yeah.
Excellent, well, that's very good, thank you. I suppose that's it in the end. It was from barely a yard out, but it's all in the head, in getting yourself into that space, into that position, ready to score. Yeah,
you just got to react, and I think that's quite similar to the Dagenham goal. You just got to try and get in the right place at the right time, and lucky for me, Shambo's put it in an area where I could get it on, and I just got enough to put it past the keeper, and obviously it ended up where it did.
You mentioned Hartlepool's performance. They were tough opponents, dogged opponents. Did they surprise you any? They were a struggling team, but you know, they came and gave it a go.
No, absolutely not. We don't underestimate anyone. They got some good players in there, and that's just obviously they're in a bad place as a club financially, and sometimes that can spur you on to do well. And that did tonight's performance. I know they didn't get any points from it, but for them that might spur them on into better things throughout the year, throughout the season. Sorry. So no, we didn't underestimate them at all. And they played some good stuff, and we let them kind of affect the game a little bit too much, especially because we're at home. We should be on the front foot a lot more. But yeah, fair play to them, and yeah, I wish they stay as a club, definitely, because they're obviously a big club, especially for this level, and they got some good fans, because obviously they brought them down on the Tuesday night, the situation they're in. So yeah, fair play to them, and I hope they survive.
Did their equaliser change the mood, the mindset in the dressing room at all at half time? No,
not really. I know we would have gone in 1-0 up or 1-0. The score's different, but I still think if we went in 1-0 up, it wouldn't have made a difference, because we still would want more. The performance wasn't there, and I'm sure the gaffer and Rowie would have still said their bit. We as players knew what was going on, and we had that group chat, and we needed to sort it out. So yeah, no, it was obviously, like I said earlier, it was a great strike from the lad, but we could have crumbled, because it was being that close to half time. It could have caused a problem starting the second half, and then they've been on the front foot, and if they got the next goal, we could have gone. It could have been a completely different game. So yeah, fortunate for us, we got the second goal, like I said, and we managed to hold on.
It was Manny's shot. You were in and around there waiting for any rebound. Is it Manny's goal? It was difficult to tell from the press box.
Yeah, no, Manny got it. I know it surprises a few, it surprises me, because he's known within the dressing room as the crab, because he doesn't do much things apart from go from side to side, and now in the last 3-4 weeks he's added a few goals, which has obviously surprised a few, definitely surprised me. But yeah, fair play to him, because I think the gaffer's got into him a little bit more about moving forward and getting into the box, and he's done that in recent weeks, and he's done it really well, and obviously he's got his goals as just rewards.
And it's you're clearly weighing in as the main striker with your share of goals, but how important is it that other players from midfield, from the back four even, weigh in with their goals as well?
Yeah, we've had it all year. Like you say, I wouldn't have had. I don't think I would have. I would like to have more goals than what I have now, but as a team we've got it all over. I think Sham's in double figures, Jim's on 6 or 7, and you got obviously Bobby's had a couple. Like we spread them all over. Matty, everyone. It's obviously it's a team game, and we score from all over. So I think that's a strength for us. It's not just one focal point where, if you say the striker was scoring all the goals, and if you shut him off, then you're kind of blunt. Which could be further from the truth for us. I think we've got goals, and obviously now with Manny getting them from midfield as well, adds another dimension for us.
5 home games left. The end of the season is coming up all too quickly. It's important to make the Ebb Stadium a fortress again, and wins like tonight, coupled with the performances that we've seen throughout the season, really, I suppose. Yeah,
like I said, tonight I think for me personally as a player could be massive for us, because to get the win at home, especially after so long since we had one, could be massive, because we've got that monkey off our back now, if you like, and we can put that one to bed. Like, we haven't won at home for a while. So like I say, the performers weren't there, but the performances have been there in previous games. So if we can mix the two together, I'm sure we'll be fine in the games to come. But we need to make sure that we try and match them as closely as we can.
Excellent. Thank you, Scott. Congratulations on your man of the match performance, and happy birthday to Mrs. Rendell as well.
Thank you.